Hey right guys, Trophy Much is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 3 of the Vampire Diaries season 3. Fun fact, I don't know why, but I always like when I kind of say the episode that ties in with the season. Like, One Tree Hill episode 2 of season 2, or the Vampire Diaries season 4 episode 4 is going to be the next one. So that I don't know why. Every time I do it, it's just something in me's like, yeah. So there you go, you learn something new. But episode 3 of the Vampire Diaries season 3, really enjoying the season so far. I think it's definitely spiced things up with the Stefan storyline and kind of having him out of the picture in terms of being with the main characters. He's kind of doing his own thing. It's still involved in the same storyline, but it just gives a bit of breathing room for other characters and just not have Stefan involved and he's being, a villain over there kind of thing. And he is actually doing the things he's... Because like when Damon went into the bodies are dismembered, the heads fell off. You think, oh, okay, Klaus did it, maybe set up to seem like it was Stefan or something, but no, it is 100% Stefan, and he's actually going around doing these things. So yeah, I know part of him's still there for sure. Like I said, he called Elena and stuff, so he is still there. But it's he's lost it quite a bit. So again, I hope they keep that up for at least a while. And then we have the Tyler and Caroline storyline, which is good. Jeremy and Matt are fine. Really good season so far. So episode 3, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. By the time this one's on YouTube, Patreon will be 10 episodes ahead by now, because like I said, I'm going to, when YouTube finished season 2, which would have been a couple of weeks ago by the time this is one's on YouTube, I'm pushing Patreon with 2 a week to try and get them 10 ahead, because YouTube are kind of catching up with Patreon. So again, by the time this one's on YouTube, they will be on around episode 13 or something like that. But yeah, episode 3, let's do this.
You're interrupting my drink.
You miss me?
Hey!
Catherine.
On his BlackBerry phone.
Lurking outside your window,
That's the throwback.
hiding away.
No one's thought about you since you left.
And what
Hey,
about
to be
you?
fair, you have
I'm
not
sure
thought
now
about
that
Catherine all
you're not by your
season.
brother, you're
I love her,
calling
but...
some-
Welcome back to Chicago, Stefan.
Chicago? I love how they had to ADR that in just so you did know where they are.
Details are all blur.
Well, that is a crying shame.
Stefan.
The details, what makes it legend.
Ah, flashback time, of course.
So he escaped to the city for comfort. It was prohibition. Everything was off
Prohibition.
Everything so much fun.
Stefan, you madman. Yeah. It's so weird seeing him like this, because he's just the happy-go-lucky Mr. Nice Guy. And then he's this. Very Ted Bundy-esque. Yeah, gotta get that classic prohibition music going on.
Give me a dance, Gloria.
Mr. Popular, isn't he?
Please, help yourself.
No, I always
Oh,
do.
it's Rebecca! Let's go!
Careful, Mr. Salvatore.
Yes! Finally! I was waiting for it to come in. Yeah, like I said, for people who might have missed it, I have seen like the first 10 episodes of the originals or something like that. So, I know she's Klaus's sister. I'm sure it's like some big reveal in this season or something, and I already know it, so.
We had our fun. Your hybrids failed. I mean, don't you want to move on?
We're going to see my favorite witch. If anyone can
Yeah, I
help
don't think
us
he's
with
going
our
to
hybrid
give up that
problem,
quickly, Stefan, but...
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
I don't know if I'd be screaming if Damon was in my bed. I'd be fanboying.
Don't come with me to bring Stefan home. See ya.
He knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Mr.
What?
Smooth.
What are you talking about? Daddy, are you there?
It looks like a fake
Why won't you talk to
set. It doesn't look like she's actually there.
I need an answer.
Oh, okay, here we go.
How do you walk in the sunlight?
Oh,
me? Just let me go.
Sweetheart, please. Just answer me,
he doesn't know?
and we'll get on with it.
I guess, yeah, it is
Is that all
very
you wanna know?
few.
That's all I want to know.
But you gave that up quick, Caroline. It is her dad, though, isn't it? Oh. Hey, good audio. Good audio,
What
dude.
controls you, sweetheart?
Yeah, she's a vampire. What the fuck? That's not how food controls us. Oh. Damn. That's her dad, bro. Caroline can't get a break. I feel like she's the Haley of from One Tree Hill where she just can't catch a break even though she's the nice one. Nah, Caroline was a knob in season 1, so.
I've seen Stefan in his darkest periods. I can handle it.
I don't know if you have, Elena, for sure.
I am so sorry, sweetheart. Are we offending you?
Yeah, why does he sound like that? He sounds like a dork.
You ever gonna tell me the name?
Sure, when you earn it. Now do Gloria.
Rebecca. I know her name before Stefan does. Ha 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 ha.
So, a hybrid walks into a bar, says the bar.
Stop. You may be invincible, but that doesn't make you funny.
It's very funny.
I remember you.
Yeah. You're Gloria.
Oh.
I can slow the aging down some. Herbs and spells, but don't worry, it'll catch up to me one day.
But wouldn't your family pick up on that? Like, your family would be like, yo, what the fuck? You're like 110. Nah, maybe 110's a little bit off.
We'd have to contact the witch who created it.
Well, that would be the original witch. She's very dead.
I know. And for me to contact
original
her, I need
witch.
help.
That's gonna be fun. I bet it's like Bonnie's
Bring me
mum,
Rebecca.
mum. Rebecca. There you go.
Chicago's a magical place.
This is me. With you.
Wait, what? Jesus. Yeah, that's the dad you want, innit? Yeah.
I don't hurt
What a cool guy.
I'm sorry.
Well, she didn't go for you or anything. She could have ripped your wrist out
To
then.
associate
Maybe not,
vampirism
but-
with pain. In time, the thought of human blood will make you repress your vampire
That's
instincts completely.
no, that's not what's gonna happen.
Daddy, you can't change who I am.
Yes, I can.
Oh my god, this guy.
It's a list of names.
I bet these are actually his victims, aren't they?
Are these all of his victims?
Still handling it?
Didn't need that editing, but it's fine.
What were you doing in the 1920s?
So
Paving the
many.
way for-
He has so many victims. There's like 100 names there. Whatever turns you on, Stefan, I guess. There's no blood around their mouth at all. Oh, I'm sorry. You just literally... Like, watch True Blood. There's a scene where, like, a couple eat someone and then have sex on a corpse. And there's blood everywhere. I know True Blood's a bit more, I think, 18 plus than this, but...
Who is this guy?
Stefan, don't. He'll kill you.
He'll kill you. He will destroy
He's
you.
not stronger than he looks. Then go without me. I'm not your girlfriend.
No, you're my sister. Which
Yeah, there
means
it is.
You have
Good.
to
It
do
wasn't like a big
as I
reveal then.
say. If you can't handle it, then don't ask.
So we got Elijah, Rebecca, Klaus. Oh, she's dead. Of course. He did say he kills like the whole family, to be fair.
Time to wake up, little sister.
Yeah, well, he's good anyway, but...
Well, we all had the chance to choose a side. I chose the right one. Eventually.
I mean, I don't know about that. You're dead in a coffin.
Thank you so much, Lila.
Why don't you go bandage that up?
God, how is this Stefan?
I'd like you to join me for a drink.
I'm making him drink his wife's blood. Okay,
What
that's...
kind of sick freaks are you? I said, drink.
Oh god, he's such a shit actor though, whoever this guy is. Oh, he's the worst.
I didn't catch your name.
Go to hell.
Do you want another sip?
Like, where you're sat amongst
Liam Grant.
Klaus
Liam
and
Grant.
Stefan,
Have another sip, Liam.
Paul and Joseph, and he kind of just stands out. Shaking my hand like this. Stefan's wild.
When she wakes up, tell her to meet us at Gloria's bar, then volunteer your carotid artery and let her feed until you die.
Oh, mate. He's just... That guy probably has a family. He's like a dad to 3 kids or something. And he's just dead now. Oh, they're going to the old apartment. Elena's there.
Well, look what the wind blew in. They'll be back here later tonight. They're out running a little
What's the
errand.
plan, though? Like, you know where he is, but Stefan's made it very clear he's not going to
Tease. What
come
kind
back,
of
so I don't...
errand?
April 1922. Lexi found me last
Just
night.
ripped up an entire
Right near the
family.
Train tracks.
Family of
She
20.
Make me care again.
I hog-tied them to a train
June
track,
1924.
and the train killed them
Lexi's
all.
driving me crazy.
That's what you do on Red
More
Dead
animal
Redemption.
blood. Lexi's on to her next project. Getting me to laugh.
Why did we kill Lexi off? What the fuck? This is bullshit.
Charming little homestead.
Okay, so she can hear them, but Klaus and Stefan, both vampires, can't hear Elena. Okay, bro.
It was all part of your special little ritual.
Oh, he's gonna make him look at the names.
Write it down and relive the kill. Over and over again.
Oh, yo! Oh, she's fucked, she's dead. Klaus would look. Klaus would go in and look, surely. Oh. Mad.
Look what I found.
Really? Oh. Yo, I thought he fell under the bus. Mad. I guess Klaus wouldn't have heard it because they have to actually tune in to be able to. It's not like I can just hear everything all the time, but so he wouldn't really have like a reason to.
I told you that I was practically discovered by Klaus, and you're worried about what I'm wearing?
I had an hour to realize what a bad idea it was to leave you here alone, process it, and move on.
Oh, you ain't got time.
Please, tell me you can do this.
No.
I can do this.
We'll see. Oh, God.
Where's Rebecca?
Should be here.
Yeah, where is Rebecca? You unstaked her like 10 hours ago. Why would Rebecca come anyway? He stabbed her. Why would she go meet him? I don't know.
Stefan, is that you used to want to be my wingman?
Nice. A classic.
My sister fancies you, you know.
Fancies you.
You know, you're a good friend, Nick.
Good friend.
I'm glad I met you.
Wow, that was quick. These two are like mates. Maybe that's why he hasn't killed him yet. Maybe he actually did like him, kind of, in the past.
You're trying to fix me.
So I don't have to kill you.
Right.
I'll try again tomorrow.
God, this is the worst. Why Caroline? I'm trying to think, do we know any dad characters in this show? I don't think we do. I think he's the first father of these characters that we've met. Not met on it. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Shoot him in the face.
Hello, Bill.
Bill. Shoot Bill in the face. Okay, yeah, Tyler ain't gonna leave us, so we're good.
You're not going in there.
Fair play, Liz.
Go ahead.
Okay, Tyler told Liz. Okay. No, wait, what? I'm confused how he knew. I'll figure out in a minute. Oh. Tyler the Saviour. I love Tyler. Oh, that's so cute. Right, so Carol knew, but Carol didn't know where they were. Carol might have told Liz. Liz told Tyler. Something like that. Might miss something. I guess Liz or Carol would know of this torture chamber. It's not just going to be Billy Willy who knows about it, so. Wow, yeah. What? Just bust down the door and start shooting, I guess. Why? Everyone's having a good time.
They're using wooden bullets. They know.
Wooden bullets will still kill humans, though. Oh.
I'm sorry, but the fun has to end here.
What are you talking about?
You must forget Rebecca and me.
Yeah,
until
there
I
it is.
say
Okay.
otherwise. You never knew us, Stefan. Thank you. I had forgotten what it was like to have a brother.
Oh, that's kind of sad. That's the necklace, bro. That's it.
You compelled me to forget.
Did I didn't even notice that.
You shouldn't have to cover your tracks. Unless you're running from someone.
Story time's over.
So, someone's running from Klaus, but Klaus is running from someone as well. More. There's more.
You know, now Klaus can't create any new hybrids. His witch is seconds away from figuring that out. Tell Lena to go home and forget about me.
But then Klaus is just going to come and kill Elena.
Tell yourself.
Ow. I just stood there. Oh,
I see they've
David.
opened the doors to the riffraff now.
Oh, honey, I've been called worse.
Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting for these two to have a scene.
You don't give up, do you?
Give me my brother back.
Because they're both so similar as
Never
well.
have to see me again.
Clearly you want to die, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
officer. What can I say? I'm a thrill seeker.
That's so good. Oh dear. That's so good. I knew they'd bounce off each other well because they both have such a similar personality.
Come on.
He was just like, yeah, okay. But then Klaus would come and kill you, so what's his... He doesn't have a plan now. Oh.
How much clearer can I make it?
Oh, she tried an old school move. She did take the piss. She was like, well, this went horribly wrong. Jesus.
You won't be any fun after you're dead. Really?
Not in my bar. You take it outside.
Fair enough.
You don't have to negotiate your brother's freedom.
Saved by Gloria.
I'm done with him. He won't want to go back.
At least we've proven that Klaus is actually OP. Can wreck even Damon.
I've left bodies scattered from Florida to Tennessee. Innocent people, humans.
I don't think he's aware about it.
That part of my life is done.
Oh.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to be with you.
Stefan! He's brutal this season. He's just like... I think he knew he had to say that and do that. Because I know he's trying to protect her. That's the thing. Again, Klaus finds out she's alive. She's dead. So him doing this is like his way of having her live her life and not worry about that. But I don't know.
You okay?
Just drive.
Yeah, I don't know if she'll be okay.
Honey, your dad
is
all
delusional.
our families. We have beliefs that have been passed on through generations.
Yeah, he's a
We were taught
racist.
never to stray.
He was the one who got.
He did. He will again.
Tyler, savior. Yeah, even Liz ships them.
My dad hates me.
No, Caroline. Fuck's sake. Why are the Vampire Diaries?
Rebecca, it's your big brother. Come out, wherever you are.
Wow.
Go to hell, Nick. What did you do?
Come on, we don't have time for any of your tantrums.
I don't want to run anymore. Goodbye, Nick.
Oh, she's dipping. Wow. Wow, that's when he did it. All the way back then. Oh yeah, she's wearing the same dress, actually, so that makes sense. So she's been dead for like 100 years. What was it, 1920? Yeah, almost 100 years.
That you're upset with me, Rebecca. So I'm gonna let that go. Just this once.
Yeah, great. I think she
A little peace offering.
owes you a few more.
You can come in.
I mean, to her, it's been like an hour since she last saw him, no?
Now, you remember.
Oh. That's cool.
Rebecca.
Now he's going to be even more like Mr. Ripper guy.
Hey, buddy, take a picture of my brother and me.
His best mate. Look at him.
I remember you.
This is the romance.
We are friends.
Maybe they'll be like my new ship, Klaus and Stefan.
Where's my necklace? What did you do with it? I never take it off.
I don't know, I didn't touch it.
Oh, they
need
need
to
it.
find it.
Oh, dear.
Now, I want it back.
Tell me that's not what she needs, Rebecca!
I think it'll be looking like she needs it. Oh dear. And Elena has it, so it's just a whole mess. Just like Ada from Resident Evil. Literally just the hairstyle. Ada's Asian, so she looks nothing like her, but the hairstyle does. She's always lurking, watching him. Oh, she's in Chicago as well. What? Why? You make no sense, Catherine. I don't understand you at all. She's just always doing her own thing. I love her, but I'm as far away from them as possible. So also known as you're in the same city as them. I mean, I guess that's what everyone would expect the least, but Jesus. Yeah, another very, very good episode. I'm loving this season so far. I think they've really stepped up with the storylines. I'm engaged in all of it. There's not. I think, especially with this episode, like the fact we didn't have Jeremy and Matt, which I'll repeat is not a bad storyline. I just think that is by far the weakest that they have, and I'm more curious with that one where it'll go and where that'll lead to future storylines if if they can bring dead people back and stuff. But that's the fact they didn't focus on that. I think just proved how great all the other storylines are for me at the moment. Like this Stefan stuff's so good. Like getting a flashback to them in Chicago. We finally met Rebekah. I was again waiting for her to come into the show because I knew she was going to be in at some point. I knew she was Klaus's sister, and yeah, it makes me. I think watching this season so far, it makes me actually excited to give the originals another chance. Again, I have said it before, but I'll say it again. It's been 4-5 years since I reacted to 10 episodes of that show. It was very few, and I don't think I gave it a fair shot because obviously I'd not really got into the Vampire Diaries. I just heard the originals was I've heard the originals is better than the Vampire Diaries, so I just went to the originals after having seen a season and a few bits of the Vampire Diaries. And I think again I was reacting to like Teen Wolf, Pretty Little Lies. There was just other shows I was having more fun with at that time, and I think my reactions back 4 or 5 years ago, I'd always go for the ones that were like the more fun, that I could like take the piss out of. And have a good laugh with, which I still like to do, but like now I'm reacting to like shows like This Is Us, for example, which I would not have done 4 or 5 years ago, which is a very more serious kind of emotional show. So I think like, and there's like other examples of shows as well, like New Girl and Friends I wouldn't have done back then. I just would not have done comedy and sitcoms at all. Like I think there's probably a video of me somewhere 4 or 5 years ago saying, "Oh, I'll never react to Friends." that must exist somewhere out there. But and then like How to Get Away with Murder I got into and stuff. So I feel like me getting into the originals now, I feel like I'd definitely be more open-minded with it, because yeah, I just feel like I'd be more into it, especially like knowing more about these characters now. I don't know why I thought going into that show without having seen the Vampire Diaries was a good idea, or having seen the originals in the Vampire Diaries. But anyway, yeah, Rebekah's introduction, very good. I love the flashback and Stefan actually knowing about Klaus or being friends. I think that was my only little flaw with this one, is I do think him and Klaus became very good friends very quickly. Like in one night they were best mates. I guess they were a little bit drunk, but no, he still came across like, even when he reminded him of everything, he's like, yeah, we were really, you were my brother. It's like, okay, you hung out for one night. So I wish it was more like a montage of them spending time together instead of just one night being in that club. It could have been multiple nights, but no, I don't think it was, because him and Rebekah went. I don't know. There's some things they were saying that made me seem like it was one night, but then they didn't make it clear that it had been multiple nights. So I'm going to go with that was all set in one night with that. So I think that was a little bit much, but I think it's interesting that they were friends back in the day. Also, Damon and Elena going to investigate Stefan and seeing like all the names on the wall of all of his victims and stuff. Like Elena starting to get it into her head that this guy is something other than what you thought he was. So that's good stuff. And then the Caroline storyline was the weakest part of the episode, but still really good. That almost got me when she was like, "My dad hates me." I was like, "Oh shit!" She's a good actress, Candice King, very good actress. I'm surprised because season 1 she was good, but she was playing the more like spoiled character who's a bit clueless about everything and stuff. And then season 2 she became a lot better, but season 3 so far she's absolutely smashing it. She might be up there as one of my favourite characters actually. I don't know. Already, based on this season, these 3 episodes with Caroline, she's so good. And her relationship with Tyler, well, not relationship, they're not together, but her romance with Tyler I'm really into as well. I think those two have chemistry. The idea of like a werewolf and a vampire together as well is kind of cool. So yeah, this season's really, really good so far. I gave episode 1 a 8. I gave episode 2 an 8. I'd say this was the best out of the 3 so far, so I'm going to give this an 8.2. 8.2. Still pretty much on the level of 1 and 2 for me, but I just think this is a little bit better just because of the backstory with Klaus. I thought was really interesting. So yeah, and they're running away from someone as well, whoever that might be. It could have been that detective who walked in, to be fair. But, I know he'd be dead by now anyway, so it's not going to be him. I don't know. So I think that adds more to it as well, like the fact that they're running away from someone. I think is cool. Yeah, I love it. It's good. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. And I'll see you next time for episode 4. Until then, take care. Peace.